especially if they're getting the ground and air upgrades at the same time. Those little broodlings just come out so fast, it's just hard to push them back with ground forces.
Rally. What? Nothing.
Let's see here. Any map suggestions? Ohana LE. Okay.
Ohana LE.
Where is it? I don't see it. I got nothing here. There we go. I don't know why that wasn't in the list there. Oh, it's a Blizzard map. I don't know. Alright.
I'm gonna be gone for a few seconds. Gotta quickly do something.
Alright. Here's the third game, tiebreaker. For Carnage. And Sneaky. Looks like it comes down to their earlier 1-1 tie to another 1-1 tie. Once again, if you're watching the stream or you are part of the clan, please make sure you register on our website. We play every game on every platform, and we'd like to get as much people on there as possible. Even if you aren't part of the clan, you can still sign up. You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on Facebook. You can like us on Facebook. You can join us on YouTube, and you can join us on Twitch whenever. We have multiple streamers that stream pretty much all the time, hopefully. Carnage here. He has to log in and out. Has a little bit of a connection problem. Yes, we do. We have a Twitter, we have a Facebook, we have a YouTube, we have Twitch, we have a Ustream, we have 3 websites, and we're just trying to push it along as much as possible. We now have donation buttons on the website and on Twitch. We are trying to get our donations up so we can start handing out prizes. We are trying to come up with some ideas to start getting a little bit of income in here so that we can boost the abilities of our live streams, boost the abilities of our Twitch, boost some of the services we provide and some of the events and gifts that we hand out. We plan on trying to get out some gift bags and handouts and prizes just for people that watch the stream, if nothing else. MeltedCheese says he's never mean. We are trying to work out some ways to improve the income of the group where we can, increase our services and improve the overall quality of everything and help you guys out so you guys can have a more enjoyable experience with our community. If any of you guys do want to donate, like I said, we have a link on our website and a link down below in Twitch that would drastically help us out and help us get along. We do, or may, down the line, actually even offer some merchandise for some of our members to purchase. I was thinking about adding in possibly t-shirts for some of our members to support. All right. On the side note, we are now on Ohana LE with Slick and Sneaky, which is Sneaky playing as Zerg in the bottom right against Carnage Protoss, once again, top left, and it is 1-1. This is the tiebreaker. It's second time around. They were already on a tiebreaker from their previous games before the tournament as they practice, and it looks like it's going to come down to that right now again. Down comes a quick spawning pull for Sneaky. Looks like he's doing a 6 pull. I hope Carnage likes the wine, because this is going to possibly be a cheese. Here comes that probe coming in for a scout. But I don't think he'll get there before that spawning pool is up. Sneaky's going for a little bit of a scout himself. Here it comes. And Carnage gets in just as the spawning pool is finishing. Ah, he sees it. He knows what's going down. He starts clicking quickly to get that probe out of there. And Sneaky's lagging as usual. There goes the forge. I think Carnage realizes that he can't possibly get units fast enough if he's going to push his advantage with that 6 pull. There go the Zerglings. Carnage is trying to get that forge in so they can get some cannons. It's boosting those probes out and throwing down another pylon. Sneaky's still on the map working out with those Zerglings, and he's pulling in a little bit more economy here, trying to get it out. We currently have 8 harvesters for Sneaky versus 17 for Carnage. Sneaky is a little behind on the economy, but here come those Zerglings up the ramp. He doesn't have a gateway in or a photon cannon. Sneaky sees the cannon.
No.
He sees the cannon. He's going straight for the cannon first. Carnage pulls off all of his probes trying to defend against these Zerglings, but there's a lot of Zerglings trying to do damage. The cannon comes in.
Come up.
But I think it's a little bit too late for that gateway. Is Carnage going to cancel it?
Cancel it.
Ah, he cancels it just in time. Throws up another cannon, and the Zerglings are forced to retreat. That was a pretty good defend for the 6 pull. It looked like Carnage just got it in time. If he hadn't got that scout in the last second, he would have been mincemeat.
What happened while I was away?
Sneaky went straight. He threw some profanities in chat. Sneaky tried to 6 pull. He did so almost successfully, but Carnage managed to get that probe in just as that spawning pull popped in, and Carnage immediately pulled in a forge and threw down another pylon trying to get some cannons down, and as you saw, he just barely was able to get it together.
Good response.
It was a great response. He did pull himself quite well right there.
He's got these Zerglings dancing on the ramp.
He's very lucky he got that probe in there. And that's why you guys always want to scout early game versus Zerg, because they decide to cheese. That 6 pull is dangerous.
Against like a Terran or something, they probably would have been dead.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have turrets, which is a pain.
He would have had mules on the fucking map trying to fight it.
Zerg would have countered with another 6 pull and would have been like, bitch.
So here we are.
Ready.
That hurt Sneaky quite a bit since that 6 pull failed. He's only at 15 harvesters versus 24 for Carnage. Carnage is recovering pretty nicely there. He didn't lose anything, really. And that little Zealot is stuck. Poor Zealot. You guys keep doing this tonight. Sneaky tries to figure out why Carnage is upset with the little facepalm face over here.
Oh. Oh, God.
Carnage is being modest here, I guess, saying he's good with his walls, blocking in his own troops.
Yep, just getting his mothership core out. He might do what I did. He won't do what I did. He'll warp it out.
I don't even
coming up.
I don't even know if that Zealot's even worth warping out of that base at this point. I just saved the energy.
I'm saying sorry for the cheese.
A little bit of sportsmanship there. He went for it trying to get an early win, so he didn't have to play so hard.
Sorry, I tried to really like do a dog move, but I'm sorry that we cheese. But can we be friends now? Look, punch someone in the face and say, "Hey, boom!" Oh, sorry, I punched you in the face. I didn't realize what I was doing. He's chrono boosting his warp gate. No, I don't know. I don't have a chrono warp gate. I was chrono drones.
Looks like Carnage is going the same basic build, going all ground here with his first
Come on,
upgrade
mix it
towards
up, mix
weapons.
it up, Carnage. Mix it up. Give us some Sky Toss.
I was gonna say he should throw him for a little bit of a loop and send some Phoenix out there and harass those overlords on the map, kill his supply forces. Maybe some void rays in the
Mass him
background.
in the back of his base and just
Yeah.
go in around the back.
I don't think Sneaky would be expecting that. I think he pretty much plans for him to go ground forces again.
Yet he still goes Hydras.
Sneaky has really recovered from that early harass there. That cheese, he's got 36 harvesters versus Carnage is only 27. He's catching up rather nicely.
Yeah, he's got an expansion and Carnage just started now.
Carnage just turned on his warp gates.
One weapons is nearly complete. Another 30 seconds. Needs to keep chronoing out those workers.
Got a little probe down here just hanging out.
It's just waiting for a mate. Getting some pylons up in his base so he can spawn in.
Here comes an observer into Sneaky's base. He's trying to see what he's got going on down here. Got a Hydralisk in, almost completed. That's a good catch for Carnage there.
Swarm hosts.
I see that observer Sneaky throws in chat. He's not going to let him pass around with it.
No, you don't see it, Sneaky. It sees you.
Is Sneaky trying to do a little bit of siege mode here with his swarm hosts?
And the observer goes down.
Got the first
Carry
weapon
swarm
upgrade
hosts are
coming
up.
in for Carnage. Along with Blink and an Immortal.
Oh, what's he going to do with this woman? He's going to burrow him right where he is, but that Zealot has a Naga tower, so if he can scout this out before the Swarm hosts go, he can avoid the Zealot. And he doesn't see the Zealot. But Sneaky, he's going for an expansion, and the Protoss will probably know that something's going on.
Carnage throw down another couple gateways. It looks like he is going to go completely ground again.
Ooh. Come on.
Sneaky trying to get a closer base over here to Carnage to get a little bit faster creep roadway. I'm surprised that Sneaky really isn't being really aggressive with the creep spread. He doesn't seem to be putting it out really.
He's not really expanding it. He could take over his third and his fourth and just expand his creep pretty much all across the map. Like, Protoss just turtle.
Yeah.
They won't really harass you.
As long as he could keep that Overseer over there with a little bit of his forces, he could take out any observers and keep the Protoss from ever stopping his creep spread.
Blink's been done in 20 seconds. Blink is one of the best tools for Protoss out of
Along with Protoss weapons in level 2.
He's skipping.
And a Dark Shrine!
Oh,
it's a little bit of a change up.
Now. He's being sneaky.
Once again, Sneaky falls behind on Harvesters. We got 38 for Sneaky and 45 for Carnage. Carnage is really trying to work on his income at the moment.
Third base just coming, third hatcheries just coming up for Sneaky. And Hydras are coming out towards the Zelnaga.
There goes the Zealot.
Ooh, good damage from the Zealot. Did half of the Hydralisk's health.
Looks like Sneaky might be pressing forward. I don't know what he's...
No, I think he's
going
taking the
for.
Naga Tower.
Yeah, he is. Good call. Oh, and there comes the rest of his forces.
Oh, that's a lot of Swarmhosts. 8 Swarmhosts.
He may be pushing forward. If he can get those
Yeah.
swarm hosts in siege mode, he would be in a pretty good position. You just need to put them at the bottom of a ramp here.
He doesn't have any observers up, and I don't think he's getting any more out. He's just going Immortals.
If he could just
3 more
get
gateways coming up.
one Overseer transport units over the wall, he could do a lot of damage with those swarm hosts in the back of Carnage's base.
So we'll borrow those. Borrow them before he sees them. Sees it.
And there it comes. Swarm hosts are down, and there they go, reinforced.
Ooh,
Carnage
wow,
pulls
that
back.
mothership core got melted.
That poor little probe.
Locust actually have good distance because he's got the extended life on him.
Yep.
And they're free, they just cost time. Units here cost minerals.
Those locusts are very dangerous if you go ahead and put upgrades on them. They can do a lot of damage unless the Protoss or the Terran can scout them out. They will just keep pushing and pushing and pushing in, free of resource costs.
Look at the damage.
Oh yeah, they are deadly. They just pretty much broke Carnage's attack force right there. Dark Templar come in, but he's got an Overseer.
Oh, the Overseer.
Locust doing 12 damage a hit with a range of 3. And the extended life, as my friend Evil here said, is just amazing.
And he's moved his swarm hosts up. Locust can push up. He can kill all the
there goes
probes.
Sneaky targeting that Nexus. It looks like this is going to be GG. He can't possibly push back that many swarm hosts and locusts. He doesn't have the military might for it.
Can do some good damage. And there's 3 turrets right on his base, but those locusts will just keep coming.
Yep. He moves him up again. These stalkers are just going down. He's trying to blink out of range, and there goes the
GG's
GG.
gone by Sneaky. Carnage calls GG. Will the surrender come out? GG, Sneaky.
Sneaky moves on to the next bracket.
Sneaky, well played both players.
Well done.
Nice strat by Sneaky. Carnage put up a good fight.
He did.
He just needed to scout. Sneaky's tried 2 offensive GGs.
Alright, so we're moving along here. The next game looks like it should be Vega versus the Thesixxx. Brad Coffee tried to call it. He was sneaking into his base there. He did do a little bit of sneaking with those swarm hosts. And that's it. Alright, let's move along here. Does anybody have a map suggestion for our next map? Hey, jeez. Anybody? Suggestion for the next map?
Everyone, MeltedCheese says, why does everyone hate him?
Whirlwind.
Everyone hates cheese, and MeltedCheese feels upset.
Alright, hold on a second here. I got Cruel, he just got home. Our channel is really going crazy here. There's a lot of chat.
There's a lot of chat. I can't see it. I try to read one thing, and then all of a sudden, it just moves up
I know.
40 of its slots.
Let's see. Where's Whirlwind here? Whirlwind LE. Whoops. God, that chat, man, it's going crazy. Alright, we got Vega here. Where's he at? I think maybe. Vega. He's away. And the 6 is away as well. Let's see, they may both get booted off of the bracket if they're not
double
able to
surrender.
Oh, there's Vega.
Oh no, Vega accepted.
Alright, there we go. We got ghost players in here.
Too busy.
I was gonna say if this is a double disqualification, we're gonna have some issues. We'll have to fix this up.
Because
Alright.
that means Mudkip Gamer would get a free bracket.
We've got here Vega versus the Thesixxx. Vega hails from Argentina, and he is one of our moderators for Raid Call, and like I said, covers a lot of our Spanish-speaking community and does a lot of the translating for us on the website for any advancements or things that we go into for that community. The map chosen by the vote in our channel is Whirlwind LE, with Vega being Terran versus the Thesixxx Protoss.
Protoss. He nearly went Zerg. He just changed it the last second. That would have been a fun game to watch. Him playing a race he probably isn't good with. This map's going to be really bad for both of them, because if they don't scout the right spot early, some cheats could be happening, but luckily neither of them Zerg. Oh, top left-hand corner we have the orange Protoss Vega. Terran, sorry. Oh my god. It's too early in the morning for this shit. I'm letting you talk through this.
Alright, throw the pretty little thingy up top, and I call it a thingy, for the guys that wanted this up top, so you can see the supply for both sides. It is pretty, I like it.
Make you get the name. Stop talking in Spanish or whatever you're talking in.
We have Vega and the Thesixxx going through Spanish in here. And they're pretty even so far. Both are going harvesters. No wonky little gimmicks, it looks like. Thesixxx throwing down his first pylon. Vega kind of chilling. Sending out his SCV. Looks like a supply depot's going down as well. Pretty standard stuff. Looks like Vega's going to wall in. Protoss didn't this time.
Six knows where he is.
And there goes the scout. Early refinery for Vega. Oh, and the
11.
probe is attacking the SCV on the supply depot.
I hate people that do that.
I do
So
that.
annoying.
I love doing it. I usually kill it and then go steal a mineral.
Some
can he
more
get him?
FBI
Can he get him?
levels.
He
No.
runs.
I think he's not very happy.
Vega
Vega
throwing
doesn't
some
seem very happy.
Vega throwing some profanities in there. About his SCV being attacked. And a gateway starting to come in for the Thesixxx.
Yep. While he's leading it away, look where he's rallied it.
He's got it going all over the place.
In a way, he's kind of giving the Terran a free scout.
He is kind of doing that. I would have just probably led him around through the middle of the map in a big old circle. Pretty standard stuff here. The wall is completed for Vega here. But he did get an early refinery. Curious what he's going to plan here. He's got already got 100 Vespine on the pool.
He's going for a tech club, I think.
And there goes a Cybernetic core and a Forge for the Thesixxx, along with Assimilator, excuse me, for the Protoss. And there goes the factory.
It might be early Marauder for Vega. Factory going down. He's gonna go tanks. Maybe some mech.
There goes a mule reinforcement. He's really pulling that economy in. We've got 14 harvesters for Vega versus 18 for the Thesixxx.
It's one mule, which counts as a few.
Oh yeah, it does. That mule can change the whole thing. Terran are really annoying late game when you're fighting for that one expansion and the whole map's getting stripped out because it's just been a fierce game. Terran can just land that orbital command in there and just call those mules down from all their orbital commands and basically strip that base out in seconds.
Yep. They only cost 50 energy each, and each orbital has 200.
Yeah, you can call down 20 mules,
mules.
And get thousands of minerals in a matter of a second.
I've had 4 expansions, all had full energy, and just called down mules in one base.
Man, Terran are annoying with that ability to strip those bases out late game. You got to really keep those Terran players out.
You can call them down in the middle of a fight and repair your tanks.
Yeah. It's also a really good idea. A lot of players don't really do stuff like that. They usually don't keep the SCVs or mules back there to repair anything.
Looks like concussion shell's been researched.
Looks like a starport going down over here for the Terran player, Vega, along with another barracks.
Starport for Vega?
Yep, starport's
Really?
halfway in.
Really? Wow. Going for some early medibacks.
The 6 has almost got his warp gate tech in and is going for a Stargate. We got both players advancing to air units this early. It's pretty interesting. You got the Vega moving across the map with some Hellions and Marauders, looking like he might go for some harass.
He could probably kite a fair bit.
He should be able to. All the 6 has over here is some Zealots.
He's got the concussion shells, which would slow down the Zealots.
Oh yeah. He could do quite a bit of damage. He could take out those Zealots pretty easily.
The reactor's coming out, and the tech lab comes out for the factory. Is he going to get some tanks?
Vega's got this one scout over here, just kind of chilling.
On probes coming up. He's going to see the expansion. Pull up. There we go. Kite.
He failed to kite with that Hellion, and it just got mutilated. He's not kiting with the Marauders either. He's losing the Marauders. And there goes one Marauder.
No, why you no kite?
And he goes for the pylon with the Hellion. I don't know what he's doing. He could have went into the economy, at least taken out a couple probes before that Hellion got taken out. And it's too late. Evil Vangor, my co-host here, throws a little facepalm face into the observer chat. And there comes the tanks in for Vega. Evil Vangor's giving up words. He's just gone to chat. He's taking a vow of silence, it looks like. Vega's throwing down another barracks. Looks like the 6 is going for a counterattack now that he's decimated Vega's forces that ran in there a second ago.
And the tank's up, so...
Oh, my friend came back.
Yeah. It's only a temporary valve silence.
Oh, there goes some cannons up front. And, oh, there goes 3 oracles for some harassment from the 6 going around the back side.
Oh.
As the 6 also pulls forces in for a little bit of a distraction up front. Looks like he overcommitted, though, on that distraction before his oracles could get into place. But there goes one mule and a bunch of SCVs going down. Oh, the oracles actually engaged the forces.
Tore the Marines a new one.
Yes, he did. Those Marines just took a lot of damage. They're out. And there goes some harassment on the economy. Vega's losing a lot of SCVs. He's trying to pull them off. There goes a medevac flying around healing them one Marine that's on the field.
6-5, 5-4 SCVs, 3 SCVs.
Wow, that was a lot of damage. Look at the damage there.
Those oracles could probably take out the tank. Yeah, the tank, that's a huge thing, but the Terran has been destroyed. 21 probes, 5 SCVs.
Oh yeah, he took a lot of damage there. That was a lot. He lost his basic entire economy. I don't think Vega can recover from that.
I reckon that was worth the sacrifice for Zealots and Stalker.
Oh yeah, that was definitely worth it. Got some more oracles coming in for the 6. I don't know if that's necessary. He could pull in a few voids and just go finish him off over there. He's not warping in any troops either.
He got some AA and he's unnatural, but not on his main. If he can get past those towers, and he's got a Viking up too.
Looks like Vega's trying to get some ground forcements technology in here. He's got weapons and armor coming in. But he really doesn't have any production at his factory or his starport. He just has a couple Marines coming in. That's it. One Marine.
Council's just about to come down. Is he going to research Blink or Charge?
Looks like Vega's going to go for a drop to do a little bit of damage himself because he just took so much damage in that. But I don't believe it's going to work. There's too many cannons in the 6's base. Oh, and here comes the oracles. He tries to drop. There's too many cannons. He's going to lose it. There it
Oracle's
goes.
Gonna take.
Those oracles just engage and just splatter them all
Cannon's
over
gonna
the
take out
ground.
The Viking. The Viking's just standing in cannon range.
And there goes everything that the Vega had. They're down. The 6 did heavy damage. Well defended right there.
But alright, will he be able to kill the turrets? That's the thing.
His oracles don't have a whole lot of energy left, and they're all battered just a little bit. It looks like he's sending his ground forces in to help out against those turrets. One thing you don't see a lot of people do is put static defenses in their base like the 6 did with these cannons here. Terran are known for their bio drops. That is one of their best harass techniques, and the 6 was prepared for it. He had cannons placed around his natural, and he had right on the edge of his base so he couldn't drop in on his tech or his buildings. It was well played. It was a
looks
good
like
idea.
charge is being researched for the 6. I would have expected Blink with the Stalkers, then he could have gone Oracle and Stalker with Blink.
The 6, oddly enough, doesn't really have any
He's
upgrades.
just outside the cannon range. He's inside the cannon range. Each needs vision. There we go.
And that siege tank just goes down.
Stim is used, but I don't think it's enough. No. Viking.
Those oracles are just annihilating the ground forces. It's the Stalker support versus those Vikings. And there goes the liftoff.
Houston, we have liftoff.
Oracles are getting wiped.
Oh,
the 6 gets denied access as he tries to run up the ramp to support.
He didn't get the spider base. 2 Marines are out. Doesn't have combat shield, but he's got a tank.
Looks like Vega is got the advantage on military strength at the moment. And the 6 is pulling back what forces he has on the map. He doesn't want to overcommit, but he did a lot of damage. Once again, he's really got Vega in a bad situation. There goes a scan.
Not really much going on for either side, just reinforcing.
Oddly enough, the 6 isn't really upgrading anything. All he has is the charge ability and warp gates. He really needs to invest in some upgrades.
He hasn't even gone 1-1.
He's what?
He doesn't even have 1-1. I reckon that's why Terran won that fight. Terran has 1-1.
Yeah, he really needs to start these upgrades. Protoss units are too expensive not to spend anything on upgrades. You really need every last bit of advantages you can in damage.
000.
Yeah, 000. That's
000.
bad
Still
for
nothing, just charge.
Looks like he's going to go for a Dark Shrine. Get a little bit of DT harass in there.
Oh, will it be effective though? He's got a little bit of an army and he's got scans up.
He has scans up and he is starting to slap in some static defenses with those turrets.
Building up for a third, he's going to lift that over the wall.
Looks
the 6 is going to go for another
expansion. Vega
expansion.
is getting ready to go for some harass on the 6.
Yeah. Is the 6 going to expand over here?
Oh, he may have just changed his mind.
Yep, that's himself.
I think he might be a little bit nervous.
Hit a little glimmer.
Oddly enough, the 6 keeps going Oracles. This late in the game, the Oracles aren't really that great of an idea to invest in, especially with these missile turrets going down for Vega. Vega expects him to bring in air units into his
Warp Prism.
mineral
Warp
fields.
Prism. Bit of a curse in there. Yeah, he lost a supply depot, so he's a blow blocked. That Warp Prism is just chilling.
Yeah, he's got a little warp
Just
prism
waiting.
down there.
Oh, he's gonna try to
There it
get
goes.
around. He's lifting up the command center straight away. He's not building it into an orbital. Comes a Warp Prism, it's hovering around the back.
Looks like the 6 is going to miss the fact that Vega's expanding over here. He's not going to see it.
He might see it. Now he sees it. He sees
Did
it.
he? He just sent in his observer and he does see it. Looks like he changed his mind about expanding over there. He's gonna pull to the other side. He must have seen that. He must have seen that little glowing observer over there.
There's the sensor turret.
Ah, he does have a little sensor turret up. Yeah.
He's building another one over in this corner, so no harass. He needs to get his warp prism in now before he moves his army.
Yeah, he needs to go ahead and get it in there and start warping in some DTs.
Might be a bit too
But
late.
he just spent all of his warp gate cooldown on warping into his own base. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, here goes an attack by Vega. Vega's really catching up. He's back up to 32 harvesters versus 35 for the 6.
Quick head of command center. Got 2 cannons, but will they? I don't reckon they're not going to be up in time. 20 seconds. They're just getting shredded.
Wow, the 6 is taking a lot of damage. He doesn't have enough forces on the ground. There goes those oracles, but they're just not that great late game. When the damage gets up, oracles are too squishy. There goes the DTs on the field. The Marines are heavily damaged. If they can hit enough before they get scanned, they can take out his whole army.
There we go.
There goes the scan. He did manage to take out about half of the forces before he got attacked with the dark by the scan. Vega still got the advantage, 34 to 11, and he pulls back.
Probe.
He pulls all of his forces back. I don't know why he pulled back. He had quite the advantage there. The 6 is almost completely mined out of his natural. He's going to have to rebuild that Nexus or he's out of the game. He's only got 390 minerals. He's just waiting for the income. And there it goes. There goes the Nexus. He's broke.
That Viking sees all.
Yeah, the Viking sees he's trying to re-go. If he can send out and do another attack, I believe he has this game.
Yeah, he's doing some long-distance mining. High Templar coming out. Storms have been researched. Just need some energy. He's got a 3rd expansion down here.
Yeah, he's trying to get a little bit of money in from that bottom base. Hasn't been seen yet.
I don't doubt that he'll even try to scout it until he destroys his main base.
Looks like Vega might be ready for another attack if he can push in. I think he would have this game.
He's not utilizing those warp gates.
Really not. He's got 5 warp gates, and he's got a robotics bay, and he's not building anything. He doesn't even have the shoot. He doesn't have the tech to get Colossi in.
Robotics, he doesn't even have the Robo Bay. He needs that. Doesn't even have Blink Research. He needs Voids.
It's really important to get that robotics bay in there to stop the mass Marines that he's going here. I don't know why he doesn't have that in. That's pretty standard for most Protoss players. You need your Psionic Storm and you need your Colossi on the field. Otherwise, you're going to just get murdered by these constant Marine attacks.
Marines and Marauders. He's just coming in.
You got a sneaky little jump down here by Vega.
He has no anti-air. Oh yeah, he does. He has storms. Oh, nice storm.
That was a very nice storm.
Merged into an Archon at the last second.
Warping in more troops here. 6 is holding on all he can. Vega's trying to do hit and runs. He's got to concentrate on those Archons. They're going to make mincemeat of him. He's got to get out of there. Vega running with the 6 in hot pursuit, taking down a shuttle in the process.
He's ready to reinforce.
Here comes the 6 across the field, heading straight into the sensor tower. He doesn't even care. He loses an observer.
He's got 2 more to back him up.
Here come the forces up the ramp. Quickly takes out the siege tank. I don't know if he has enough. He's got a lot of medevacs feeding those Marines. And there goes the
Once those shields
Archons.
go down, those Archons pretty much get destroyed instantly.
Yeah, those Archons are pretty worthless once those shields are down.
Yep.
And look at that, Vega's got a ghost on the map. He can start doing some EMP. EMP is really deadly for Protoss players. If they manage to launch those into your army, that's effectively neutralizing 50% of your shield when it's or 50% of your hit points when it's down.
Seems to be the 6 seems to get cannons up just as soon as he starts pushing, and they're never up in time. This time they're going to be up at least.
Yep.
He's going to go around the back.
It doesn't look like Vega's doing any drops since the beginning of the game. It's only one side of the 6's base that's covered by cannons. Vega has really come back nicely in this game. They are now tied for Harvesters, 53 and 53.
Got 5 more gates down there.
Look at that. Nice storms.
Nice storm.
Very nice. He effectively got his military just annihilated there. And there goes the snipes on the High Templar. Very good job now for Vega, recuperating from that original fail with the Psionic Storms. Pushing ahead. Protoss forces just couldn't handle it without the High Templar backup. And there goes the expansion. Vega's now pushing him into his base, and 6 only has 1 base to mine from.
Yep.
Here comes another massive warp in for the 6. Vega trying to micro just a little bit.
Link would be very helpful for these stalkers here.
Looks like he's researching Protoss ground weapons level 1, finally, a little bit late in the game now
Level
for these
2.
upgrades.
Level 2
or level 2, excuse me.
Level 2. But
A little bit late on these upgrades. He's still 0 on Protoss
finally
armor
got
and
his
0 on
robo bay.
shield.
he's finally got his Robo Bay. Aaron's researching 3-3.
Level 3-3, yeah. Terran's pushing along for Vega here on research. Protoss are really just falling behind on these upgrades. They're really, really
Terran's
mandatory.
mining wow, look at this base. Is that very much?
Look at all the mules down here. He's just calling mules down. That's what I was talking about earlier. Look at the minerals. 5,000. Once those mules start going down late game for Terran, it is just an incredible resource boost. You can't compete with that. Basically, late game, you can kill off all of your SCVs and just mule it. The 6,
Which is SCV push.
the 6 is trying to get some Colossi in. Trying to cover himself here, but I don't know if he's going to be able to manage another push by Vega here. Vega's really been laying on the damage. And with that income coming in from those mules, he's really starting to pump out some military.
Look, that Nexus is just up in time for them to destroy it.
It looks like the 6 is about out on money. He's just really dwindling down there. He has nothing left.
There comes the scan. He knows he's pushing down for his expand. He knows it's a...
Oof. Sees both of those expansions. There goes Vega, another expansion. He's not happy with how much income he currently has. He's taking another one. So it's a 5-4 base.
He's warping in some DT. He's warping in DT.
The 6 knows he's going for the bases, and he's trying to pull his forces down there, but I don't know if they can get there in time. Those dropships are pulling in. I'm surprised Vega didn't boost them in there. And there it comes. He's not dropping anything. He's just sitting there. And then he decides to drop it just as the military gets there. Colossus doing some damage, but it's too close forward. It gets taken down. High Templar comes in with Sonic Storm. Very nice Storm. And there goes the High Templar. The 6 warps in, uphill, trying to get in. Here they come down the hill. Charging into battle. Pushing Vega back.
3-3 against RO2. 3-3 beats 001, 002. Still got some army. He's gonna drop him in the base.
Oh, and there goes another nice warp in. Vega says screw it and takes a run.
Blink! Get Blink! You stupid idiot, get Blink! Blink would help you so much in these engagements. He still hasn't research.
Vega's getting pushed back. It looks like the 6 is going for a counteroffensive. That's a nice one. He's heading towards his expansion here. But he's been almost mined out. Here comes Vega up the hill, taking out the Colossi. The Colossi is trying to retreat back. Vega's got all his SCVs here, and 6 is trying to take out a few before he gets taken down. Vega scans his own base and sees that observer and tries to take it out.
You saw the DT. I think the 6 is in a bad position here. I think Vega might have this one.
Yeah, it looked like the 6 was doing okay with a counteroffensive there, but Vega just quickly recovered with all that extra money he's got and just pushed right back out.
Yep, and he's low on Vespine too.
Yep.
That's a Terran if he can be nice. Hey, I know you're Renner and all, but I kinda need some Vespine. You wanna supply me? Yeah, my man, listen. I just need some Vespine, you know? Starts scratching his arms.
Oh, here goes an attack by Vega. His power's in there. Stemmed in. That Nexus is going down.
All these armies at his expansion. This is a good play from Vega.
Oh yeah, Vega switched it up on him. He didn't expect him to switch back to the regular expansion.
This might be GG, I reckon. One Colossi again.
That Colossi gets 2 shots off and goes down.
All he's gotten, he just upgraded his attack to 3, but he's got no armor and shield. Bad for it though, bad.
Looks like the 6 is like, screw it, and goes in and attacks anyway while he's being destroyed.
And he can't attack the old one. Oh my.
It's a base trade. You don't want to trade bases with a Terran.
Yep, especially if he only has Zealots.
All the power goes down in the Protoss base. All those buildings are worthless. He's just powering through them. The 6 is running around trying to pick up what units he can. Widowmines pop up, do heavy damage versus those Zealots. He's microing those few little Marines pretty well in his base. There's just too many Zealots, and they're down.
More up, man. They don't pick a damage.
Vega's just reinforcing and reinforcing in his base as the Zealots push up the ramp.
Oh, the Protoss is supply blocked.
Vega's just quickly taking over the map.
Workers everywhere.
Vega reinforces his troops. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten some SCVs out and repaired those dropships. They're all basically in the red. About 1 more hit apiece to die with like 10 health. But he's pretty confident with his abilities just to move in and finish the game. So he just moves right on out.
This is the first game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the first one. He starts throwing scans up, seeing where he might be. He knows he's got this game. He's just throwing them out and wiping out any bases that he could be in. The 6 just rolls right past Vega up into that base, and looks like they're just leading some around the map. Just looking, checking it out, seeing how it's going.
Look at the ball of Terran units. I don't think Vega has enough. He's just got sealants. 003 zealots against 3-3 Marine Marauder. I wonder, shut up.
This is going to be a bad engagement for the 6, but that's all he can muster up with a few oracles. Once again, oracles. This late in the game, not an idea. They immediately get mowed down. Just pointless to even throw them out there. That was a huge waste of resources. And there goes the GG.
GG's gold. Well, good comeback from Vega.
It was a very good comeback.
Survived his mineral line getting destroyed.
Everybody's warning Kajar not to go in a game. You have to be online and waiting for the games here. If you're not online and waiting, then you will get disqualified and you will not be able to play. Alright, suggestions for the next map. No suggestions? Alright. I am going to throw out... what do I want? I like Derelict Watcher. It's one of my more favorite maps. It's a little bit overplayed, though. Oh, you want to do that? Since you threw that in there just in time, I'll do Frost. You did that just in time.
Go to a third, we'll do Belshire, Elvin.
Yeah, we'll do Belshire next. Just remind me after this game. No, you cannot play games while you're waiting. If you do manage to be in a game and it comes up your turn, you will be disqualified. What the hell? Register server. Alright, let's see here. Where's he at? I lost him. Vega. And the 6. Well, like I said, you are welcome to play games while you wait, but if it comes up to your turn, then you will be disqualified if you're not ready and waiting, and your opponent will be moved forward to the bracket by default. If you are not certain when your game is going to be, please look at the brackets that have been posted by our staff on the website where you signed up for the tournament. It is very in-depth with exactly where you're going to be on the thing, and from what you can see so far on the winners, then you can tell exactly who's going to come up next. Thank you, MeltedCheese, and thank you, Cannonball, for pointing that out. MeltedCheese and Cannonball are reiterating what we said, and they actually gave you the links to the brackets so you can see when the games are going to be so you don't get disqualified. We understand that the games can take a long time and it is a long wait, but you know, there are a lot of people in the tournament and we don't want to hold up all the people because you're in a game. Basically, with any other tournament, you don't go to a tournament and sit in a game. Alright. Vega, second game here, won the first one. He's Terran, bottom left, versus the 6, top left, Protoss. And once again, a little bit of friendly chatter as the game starts between the two of them. And there goes the Spanish. Vega. There goes a scout out on the map by the 6. And Vega's walling off. Very small ramps on this game. Easy for Terran to turtle down in their natural. A little bit more profanity by Vega. He's having SCV problems. Bad SCVs. Bad.
Bad.
No, SCV.
No. Bad SVC. You'll be punished.
There goes my co-host Dyslexia again.
Shut up! I'm leaving the stream. Screw you.
SVC.
I'm leaving the stream. Screw you.
I always give him shit about the way he says SCV. If I did give him a hard time, he wouldn't think I like him though. So, Evil Vanguard throwing some insults at me here, I guess. And the wall-in's complete for Vega over here. He's completely closed off, so he won't have to worry about the scout on him. The Six has searched 2 bases, so he knows exactly where he is now, but it's a little bit too late for him to find him. Gateway comes in for the Six, and he chrono boosts those probes right on into the battlefield. I wonder if these Marines know when they come out that the average lifespan of a Marine was like, what? Was it 6 seconds in StarCraft Brood War? Oh, and the Six is on the ramp, realizes he can't get in. Decides to attack the supply depot. Oh, but there goes a Reaper out on the field. Did the Six see that, or did he just power by him before he could notice? Cybernetics Corps coming in. Looks like the Six is a little bit ahead on Harvesters again. 19-13. Tech's in for the Cybernetics Corps and immediately pulls up the Warp Gate tech. No micro on the Reaper.
What the? Why? Why Vega?
Vega's upset with himself that he didn't micro. He throws it out there in the game. The Six chrono boosts out a Stalker. And chrono boosts his Warp Gate tech. No Mothership Core on the field. I guess Vega's he's not worried about Vega coming in and attacking anytime soon. There goes another Reaper though. I don't know if it's a good idea for Vega to go again. He messed up so badly with the first one, and the Six keeps putting troops out on the battlefield. There goes a Robo Bay up a little bit earlier this time for the Six. Good job. He's so late last game with it. I think he learned his mistake here against Vega and just decided to go ahead and get this bad boy up. There goes the Reaper into his mineral field. I think the Six has already realized it. He counters with probes, and the Stalker comes in. Oh, the Reaper just does get away with a little bit of life left, 10 to be exact, so he can go in the corner and start regenerating life. There goes another barracks for Vega. He's got 2 barracks in now, and 1 factory already up. He's got his refinery. I mean, shoot, I'm like horrible. He's got an engineering bay here, and he's upgrading his infantry armor level 1. And that barracks is just about in. He's got stim packs coming in as well. Good research to do. He's got a missile turret coming in. Over here in his natural. Protect against any sort of harassment. Vega's pretty decent at getting his upgrades on the field pretty early. Here's that Reaper coming back as Stalkers push up into his base. Does he have any forces out on the field to actually defend that? Not at the moment. Here it comes. He's got 3 Stalkers and 4 Zealots. And that Reaper's just kind of like going around. He knows he doesn't really have any units at his base. I don't know where he's going though. He's going to go way around the map. He may be checking for proxy pylons. And there goes the attack on the hill. That observer in there, the Six can really just decimate those Terran units. Pushing up the wall, destroying the wall, pushing the units back because he's got vision up there with that observer and the Stalkers behind. There goes the wall. Vega's defenseless. Protoss units are pushing in. The Six really needs to set up a proxy pylon. He should have already had one up here so he could push into the base a lot faster. concussion shells coming in for Vega, but it's possibly too late. He doesn't have any units on the field. He's trying to get these Marauders out. 2 Marauders go out. He's trying to repel the horses. 2 more Marines. One of the Marines wasn't even attacking. He's powering down those Marauders one by one. Vega is taking heavy losses. The 6 is in his natural, just killing them off the SCVs, and there's the GG. We end this game with 1-1. 1 for 6 and 1 for Vega. All right. There goes the game. Where is the, what was that map that you wanted me to play after that one right there? Belshire, thank you, MeltedCheese. Belshire's Vestige, LE. Belshire. I wonder if Belshire is where the Russians live in this game. What'd I do? Elvin, calm down. That is Belshire. Belshire. That's where the battle cruisers live. When the battle cruisers are operational, we drink potato vodka and navigate our battle cruisers. Alright. We got our next game for the 6 and Vega.
2 seconds.
Okay. Somebody said sound filler in chat. I'm waiting for Cannonball to respond with his usual little banter whenever somebody mentions that name, but he hasn't done it yet. Vega has to take a potty break. There goes this banner I was waiting for from Cannonball. Joe Filler. Joe Filler. Vega was in a little bit of a bind. Maybe that's why he couldn't play that last game there.
He was about to start spreading creep.
Yeah, a little bit of a problem. Cannonball apologizes for his typos. Oddly enough, it doesn't look like I still can't see chat on our live stream. I don't know what's going on with that. Twitch is just...
MeltedCheese says his Nidus network was leaking. Oh, high five, MeltedCheese. High five. Cookies to you.
Stream is just not liking that chat.
We're only up to like the 4th match. And my match was like 3 hours ago. What the hell? Need to find a way to speed this up a bit.
I see we're live streaming to Twitch, but nobody's actually even watching it. It doesn't even look like... I don't know if you guys are watching it on Raid Call or what, but it doesn't look like anybody's online. That kind of depresses me a little bit.
Probably watching it in Raid.
Huh. Yeah, maybe they're on Raid.
Alright, Alden says he's
Alright.
It says 15 viewers. We can't see it.
Oh, you can see? I got nothing. My Twitch is just messed all up.
Yeah, people are expressing their distaste that this is going to take way too long.
I already told you it's going to be a long game. We fully expected this tournament to last at least 5 hours. Bare minimum.
It's been three so far, and it's only been 4 games.
Because originally when we were at 16 people registered, we said estimate of 5 hours. Brad says he's watching our Twitch over the cell phone because he's ADD. Alright, so this is the third game. Vega, top left, Terran versus the Thesixxx Protoss, bottom right. And so far it looked like 6-1-1 with a pretty heavy advancement there. Well done. And then Vega the same, just stayed on the 6 until he eventually broke him. Once again, the 6 isn't going to wall off. He's going to just build right there on his Nexus. Well, looks like Vega's trying to finish off his wall in before the 6 gets there. And barely gets it up before the 6 is there. And he's going for a little bit of a counter scout. The 6 doing the same basic Protoss build early game. Gateway first. Yep. Talking to Brad here. We're on our finals here for Vega and the 6. This should be a pretty decent game. 6 pulling in a cybernetics core and a assimilator with basic Protoss early start. As the 6 tries to kill this supply depot before that Marine comes out. Realizes it and runs away. There goes a orbital command for Vega. And already on that refinery, just milking the Vespene out of it. Vega over here harassing the 6, building a refinery. Building on the refinery area. Just taking this out from him where he can't get to it. The 6 trying to get some zealots out there to stop it. That's a pretty good play for Vega, keeping him from being able to take that second assimilator. And he can just cancel the building right before it goes up. Got the proxy pylon by the 6 under attack. He's not going to be able to get anything out. He doesn't have the warp gate tech anywhere near completed. Little friendly bouncer once again between Vega and 6. No! Vega drops the supply depot and the 6 is there, but he manages to get it back up before the 6 goes in. And the 6 takes out that little SCV. But he's about to get flanked by 2 Marines. And here comes another gateway in. He's got double gateways. Chrono boosting the warp gate tech. And our supply currently at 24 to 27 on Vega and 28 of 42 for the 6. And there goes a Robo Bay and second assimilator down for the 6. Another factory, or a factory coming in over here for Vega, an engineering bay and another engineering bay. Pumping out some units here, along with stim packs. And there goes the warp tech. Another gateway coming down. Looks like the 6 is going to go for the same build that he has every time so far. There goes a forge. And in comes the mothership core. Vega's already starting up his armor upgrades for the infantry. And concussive shells for his marauders. There goes an observer on the map for the 6 trying to check out his base. So you can see him in the middle of the map holding down the tower. There he is. Here comes a warp prism. Oh, and there goes the scout. Vega sees almost everything. There's a heavy warp in once again for 6. And supply block for Vega here. And both of these armies just pass by each other. And there goes a heavy attack for the 6. And a small counterattack for Vega. Oh, and there goes a gateway unpowered. The 6 is pulling back. Vega needs to get in there and do damage to his economy, but isn't doing it. He's just taking down pylons. Vega's starting to lag out here. Don't lag out, Vega. Oh. If Vega times out, the 6 wins by default and will move on to the next bracket. Right as the 6 is on the ropes over here. Three, 2, 1. Oddly enough, the game's just sitting here. Interesting. What's going on? We're just sitting here. What happened? We're kind of suspended here. We can't really do anything. Yo, the 6. There we go. He finally hit it. Alright, the 6 moves to the next bracket by default. Castiel apparently isn't here.
No, not yet.
Why isn't Castiel here? He was here earlier.
No clue.
That's going to be a forfeiture for him if he's not here.
No one out like he's probably slept in.
He stayed up a little bit too late playing Diablo 3, trying to push through there.
True. I did tell Billy said he'd go to bed soon after me, but I doubt that. Even if he goes to bed at like 11, like he said, like one time he got to bed at 11 because he was tired. He got up at like 11.
I think
normal,
we'll skip over his game for a second here, and we'll go straight to Cord and MeltedCheese. We'll throw them up next, since Azrael and Castiel are good friends. I don't think Azrael will mind if we skip and wait until he comes in. If he does. If he's not here after this game, then we'll automatically forfeit Castiel. Because Azrael is a nice fellow.
Put a request for Yonsu.
Huh?
Yonsu.
Okay. Yonsu. Alright. So, let's see. Is Cord ready to join, or what? What is Cord's name? I forgot what his name is. He has an alt there.
Kajar or something, isn't it?
Is it Kajar?
No.
Kajar? He's not responding.
Yeah, it's Kajar. Yeah, it is Kajar.
It is. Okay. Azrael didn't respond, but I'm pretty certain he doesn't mind, because him and Castiel are really good friends, like I said. I think they stayed up really late and played Diablo, and he's asleep, because he has 14 hours off from our Eastern Standard Time. Yo, Evil, you ready?
What?
You gonna hit accept?
In?
Huh?
In the lobby?
Yeah.
I'm in the lobby.
You're in the lobby. I'm not in the lobby.
I'll quit.
I'm not in the lobby.
Reinvite me.
Now we're having technical difficulties because of the drop earlier. Let me drop out too. It looks like it messed our connection up from that dropout a second ago.
Few people are saying they might have to forfeit because Bob's going to be gone for 4 hours.
Bob.
Yeah, he's in the sec rec. He's a 13th match.
Alright. Let's try that again. Wait, now why is he possibly having to drop out?
He has to go, I think.
He's gone for 4 hours.
Why is he in the tournament if he knew he had to go?
I don't know. I thought he could have been on earlier. I don't know.
We did point blank explain when we only had 16 registrants that it would at least be a 5-hour tournament with only 16 registrants. Now we have 23 registrants, so it is going to be a very long tournament. Let's see, where are you at? Evil Vangor. I think after this game, we'll have one more, and then we're going to switch off casters here, so you guys don't have to listen to us the whole time. Because I know you're probably tired of hearing my voice anyway. No, we also explained ahead of time that we would not be streaming multiple at the same time. We would not be playing multiple games. This is the first tournament. We have to play it one tournament by one tournament so that we know what's going on and how it'll pan out. There's too many ifs, ands, or buts about a first tournament in here. So, next tournament we will be doing multiple streams, but this time we're not going to be doing multiple streams, like I said. And we're not going to do it across multiple days either. Alright, back to Kajar. And we will cast all brackets, of course. Why would you not cast all brackets? That's the whole point of a tournament. Alright. Alright, MeltedCheese is ready. Is Kajar ready? He's ready. But the whole point of a tournament is actually watching the tournament, not just watching the last couple matches. That's kind of pointless for a tournament. So we're casting them all. And like I said, this is the first tournament of our StarCraft 2 history, so we are doing it one by one, streaming it nonstop to see where the problems may occur in the stream and the tournament. And that way, next time around, we'll know exactly what to expect, and we will be streaming probably 3 or 4 games at a time, I would assume. And should be able to do the tournament a lot faster.
I think of it as a trial tournament.
Yeah, exactly. You have to think of it as a trial. It is the first one, the first time we got the group together for it, so it has to be done one game at a time, and we have to know what's going on and be able to talk to everybody. Alright, so Yeonsu LE is going to be MeltedCheese, Zerg, top right, versus Kajar. Huh? What'd I say? MeltedCheese, right? And then Kajar, bottom left, Protoss.
If Kajar tried to counter rush, I would laugh my ass off. Because of the creep. Remember to do Control N.
You guys really like that, don't you?
I'm just doing it because I know the viewers will, like, we probably get a few requests.
You like the pretty little banner.
It's pretty.
There's Vega, he's back. He's gonna be upset he got dropped.
There had to be one. Had to be. Most probes and drones are just like, hey, what's up? They didn't see each other. Come on, are you gonna do a proxy expand in his expansion? Come on.
You got R2-D2 here following around the drone, trying to zap him.
Love. He's just moving it, he needs to patrol it.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna let Evil keep you guys for a moment.
So we got another expansion coming out for MeltedCheese. Got 180 APM for Kajar, 200. Well, only 80 for MeltedCheese. We got a cyber call coming up. Cyber call's coming up, but yep, he's pushing out that drone. But the overseer is seeing that he's gonna get a cyber core up. So we're gonna get a stalker air, or he's just got his spawning call up with the Zerg, and looks like he's just gotten a queen up. So I don't expect any early harassment from the Zerg player. So much going on at the moment. One zealot, one queen. Oh guys, do some cheese. No, we all want to see cheese. So far we got 18 harvesters, 19 harvesters for the Zerg and 24 for the Protoss, so slight mineral lead is probably going to be for Protoss. Yeah, it's about 700 mineral collection for the Protoss per minute. And about 640 for the Zerg, so Protoss might have a small advantage. It's only, yeah, one gas is being farmed for the Zerg, so Protoss is starting to get a bit more gas. The Queen coming up looks like Melted's doing a bit of creep spread. Trying to get the creep out to the most of the map, I reckon, as possible, so he can quickly get to the other base and stop him from expanding. Oh, early Stargate coming out. We've got another 30-40 seconds until Warp Gate's done, but Stargate's nearly out. Got another 20 seconds. He's gonna go Voids. Ryan, I need you back. The expansion comes up Kajar. So far we got Mothership Core, Sentry coming out for the Protoss, and he's got one Stalker and I think 2 Tealots out. The Zerg, we've got no offensive units, he just has 3 Queens out in the field. Oh, he's building a Spore Crawler, great move. He's trying to prevent any harass from the air units. As if this Protoss goes Oracles, they're going to get some heavy damage done by the Spore Crawlers. And yep, here comes some Oracles, they're coming out right now. Look, he's going to try to do a bit of mineral harass, but with these Spore Crawlers, I doubt he's going to get much damage down. Still no offensive units there. Oh wow, 20 Zerglings just popped for the Zerg player.
All right, they're moving right along, aren't they?
Yep. Basically, he's just starting to look at the creep spread.
And there's the creep spread that Zerg is supposed to be known for. You have to be aggressive with the creep spread. It really gives you an advantage.
We haven't seen this in the previous matches. You spread the creep. Creep is, remember, everyone needs to remember, creep is love. You need to spread it as fast and as much as you can.
You need to hug your enemy and suffocate them with it.
You need to smother them with your love.
I mean, it is very important for Zerg players. If you don't have the creep spread up, then you just cannot harass to your full potential. It just drastically increases your reinforcement speed.
Oh, the Zergies come in, but they take out 2 Zealots.
Doesn't look like Kajar wants to engage. He's kind of pulling back, not supporting some of his units. No Guardian Shield up. He's taking heavy damage, no support at all.
Cannons up for Kajar. A bit of a wall in coming in. Oh, Robo Facility's just about to come down.
Got a hatchery going in. And level 1 grooved spines.
Oracle's trying to do a bit of damage, but the Spore Crawlers have just destroyed it.
Nice use of static defenses in your base. MeltedCheese held off that harass.
It was well scouted by MeltedCheese. He sent an Overlord in, caught sight of the Stargate, instantly put up some Spore Crawlers. Oh, he's got a Void coming out now. Yeah, he knows the Oracle's failed, so he's going to go for some Voids.
Very nice.
Level 1 weapons coming out for Kajar, and Warp Gate tech's coming out, and the Robo Bay's almost up. Ooh, Twilight Council. What's
Twilight Council's up, yeah.
Blink or charge?
Hopefully
Or
you go
none.
more for Blink.
Yeah, everyone seems to be going for charge now.
Yeah.
Double gateway just going down. Probe just chilling.
Here's an engagement. Zerg player goes straight for the economy.
He pulls his drones.
He inflicted quite a bit of damage there just by getting the probes off the mineral field. Probe's still off. He hasn't put him back on the mineral field yet. Losing money.
Yeah, the Zerg's on about 1,300 minerals a minute, while Protoss is only on 700. Protoss still has 46 harvesters to Zerg's 42.
He is doing pretty good for harvesters despite that attack on his economy.
Creep can see him coming. Look at the roach movement speed.
Oh yeah. Kajar is trying to decide if he wants to engage or not. That's a lot of roaches.
I reckon he should pull out, I reckon. Or maybe kill these creep tumors that are visible.
Yeah, he should wipe out those creep tumors on his way out. He's already halfway across the map with that creep spread, and he's just pushing it along. It's really aggressive. Once that Zerg gets that creep spread up, the Protoss are going to have a lot of problems holding him off. You do not want him to reach over half the map.
Oh, this engage is going better for the Zerg. Mass recall.
Mass recall, good decision.
Quick second decision. That was a good one by Kajar. Saved a bit of his units. Which is now pushing in.
Looks like Zerg has some Hydralisks coming in, along with ground Carapace and missile attacks.
I was going to say, he doesn't have any Hydras, so the Void Ray won't be able to be targeted, but now he does, but this army is probably going to get shredded from
Kajar's in trouble. No Guardian Shield, and his forces are about to start taking damage, and there goes his Sentry. He has no defense. He's getting just flooded.
Tries to swap in with his Zealots, but I don't think that's going to help. The Zealots just going to get melted.
I believe that's going to be game. He's got nothing. Oh, there he warped in some units, but it's not going to be enough. It's only 4 Stalkers.
Nearly one burst of all the roaches nearly killed the Stalker.
Wow. 1 Stalker left, and it's dead. Pulls off the probes, but none of them are going to escape.
Doing his best. GG.
And there's the GG.
GG.
Well played by MeltedCheese. That is a demonstration of how you need to do the aggressive creep spread. Once the Zerg player gets creep spread on the map, it is basically game win for the Zerg player because they can just push across the map so fast. It just really can't be stopped. Alright, so we're going to go on the cycle here, and we're going to go for a Derelict Watcher. Because I like Derelict Watcher. Alright, game number 2. MeltedCheese. Versus Kajar. Let me let Sneaky know this. I don't even have a chance. Alright. Here we go.
Alright, in the top right hand corner we have the yellow Zerg MeltedCheese, who is currently 1-0 in this bracket.
In the bottom left we got Kajar, who just really got decimated in that game. I think he's already given up hope. I don't think he thinks he can win this unless he cheeses.
Before 2 racks, I mean, in before 2 gate rush.
Once again, pretty standard gameplay on both sides. You got a drone scout and an overlord going out for the Zerg. And on Protoss side, you got one pylon in. And Kajar is depressed already. There goes the gateway. The little drone's getting a nice little eyeful over here. Watching around, sees the early assimilator and sees the gateway coming in. Being chased by R2-D2 on the way out.
R2-D2.
Look at him zap him. He's like, meh, beep, 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 beep. He's just going around in circles, just checking the base out, getting as much of a view as he can as he replenishes his life point.
Well,
here comes a spawning pool for MeltedCheese. And Cybernetics core for Kajar. That's pretty much every build that every Protoss player has done tonight. They just go straight Gateway and Cybernetics core. No real harassment early game. They are just going basic tech.
Protoss against Zerg. Harass against Zerg is Protoss. I'm not sure what you're smoking, but
Cannon rush.
Cannon rush with creep. I will personally get a plane trip to America and just go there and slap you. Get a plane flight. Yeah, like a plane flight where? Oh, to wherever.
I've seen it done.
Just find him.
The easiest.
Hey Ryan, backhand. See you later.
The easiest harass for a Protoss against Zerg is actually to go into their natural expansion and slap down a pylon, throw a couple cannons down in it, and start sending in troops. That'll really just cut the Zerg out of their natural. It'll slow down the reinforcements and really just hurt them in the game overall. Honestly, it's one of the best things you can do as a Protoss player against Zerg is just deny them their natural early game.
They just mass spawns up here, and then you try to push in, they kill them, and they push it through.
Like I said, it is the best thing to do. If you can keep that creep highway out by denying them their natural, it divides the Zerg, and they can't really flood you as well. It's a good strategy to use, I think.
Yep.
Because that is honestly the lifeblood of a lot of Zerg forces, is having that creep highway from one base to the other. Here comes some Zerglings across the map, heading towards Kajar. Get another scout on him.
Oh, there we go. There's the creep tumor.
And there he starts the creep highway already. Very nice by MeltedCheese. He obviously sees the importance of getting that highway out. We're currently at 29 harvesters for MeltedCheese versus 25 for Kajar. He's already fallen behind on the harvesters here just a little bit, and you really don't want to fall behind the Zerg on these harvesters. They can really... Oh, 35 harvesters! He's just pushing his economy hard as he just starts up that very aggressive creep spread.
Well, it's gonna see the starport, and he's getting an early void.
That is bad for Kajar. He does not want him to see that Stargate.
He's supply blocked. So is the Zerg. Come on, Kajar. You can expand. You can do it. Come on, Kajar. You can do it. Expand. Come on, Kajar. Good boy. Come on. Go expand. Good boy. Yes, he expands. Good boy, Kajar. I'll give you a cookie later.
MeltedCheese once again goes and does exactly what he should. Throws up those spore crawlers right around his natural and his expansion. I mean, yeah, and it's really the best thing you can do. It's really helpful, like I said earlier, versus the Terran game if you throw that out, because the Terran's main harassment are those drops. With this, he cannot do his Oracle harass either. It's going to be hard for him to do anything offensively to him to harass him.
At least he's not getting oracles, he just went voids.
Look at that super aggressive creep spread over here by MeltedCheese.
I know he did this last game. He had like constant.
I mean, he is just throwing those down constantly. It's going to be hard to hold him off if he doesn't get observers on the battlefield and start pushing those back. Those queens are just pushing forward. He's just throwing that creep spread out.
He's spreading the love.
There's 2 more gateways and a Robo Bay for Kajar, along with the Phoenix. There goes a pushback on the Zerg. You didn't want to let him in there. Good defend by Kajar.
He saw the Void Ray.
Yeah, he did. There's another base for MeltedCheese. He's on 3 bases now.
Look at all those yellow dots from where the creep pumas are.
I know. He's already got Hydralisks on the field to counter those Void Rays.
So many creep pumas. Oh, and those vents won't allow him to see past it unless he gets an Overlord. I'm gonna say if he goes to expand to his 3rd and there's just creep all through it.
Here's a scout once again by MeltedCheese to make sure he's not got any expansions or units on the map. Wise play. Zergling here and there. Kajar researching ground weapons level 1. And getting his Robo Bay. And another robotics facility. I don't think he has the income to support 2 robotics facilities.
No.
As I say that, there goes 2 more simulators.
There's 43 pros to 55 drones.
MeltedCheese is going to be caught off guard. Oh, nope, the Phoenix just breezes right past it, doesn't even see it. And here comes a slight offensive over here, looks like, by MeltedCheese as he still aggressively spreading that creep all over the place. He's already basically got half the map covered. Looks like muscular augments are coming in, and Glail reconstruction, along with 3 more overlords. He's trying to push his military up a little ways. And the only thing coming in for Kajar is 2 Immortals and a Void Ray. Warping in troops, and here comes attack by MeltedCheese, looks like.
He needs cannons, he needs cannons. If he can get a few cannons up and force field correctly, he could really hurt that army.
Oh yeah.
Armor 1, starting to be researched.
Looks like he's trying to fall behind some of his buildings here to get some support. As he works on ground armor level 1. Oh, the Phoenix passes right through it. That was not good. One Stalker reinforcement.
Yep.
As MeltedCheese goes for another expansion, he's trying to get 4 bases.
Great.
And Kajar still only on 1 expansion. And that creep is just pushing towards his base.
Holy crap, he's chucking down 4 more gates and 1 Twilight.
Wow. There goes a Spire.
New channel, new members waiting approval.
See what?
New members waiting approval, that channel.
What about it?
I think people keep joining and then leaving instantly because they can't move into the member lounge.
I haven't seen anybody join yet.
I saw 1 person.
Harrison is supposed to be taking care of that. Or some of the other admins on there. We currently have 3 admins on total, including myself. I don't know why they're not taking care of that.
Harrison's AFK.
Oh yeah, because he's supposed to be casting here and taking care of setting up the tournaments while I'm in game. That way the tournament rolls a little bit better, but he's not. Bad Harrison.
Did he send you his message? Did he send you his message?
What message?
Oh, okay. Message me to tell you that his buddy got in a bad car accident and won't be home till later.
Understandable. Well, anyways, the tournament is supposed to go over a little bit smoother. Like I said, it is our very first tournament. It is basically a test. It's our trial for our tournaments. We were unsure about how many people would register. We figured it'd be around 10 or 15. It ended up being 26 total originally, and we removed some people out of the tournament. But we had 26 registrants instead of what we thought, so double what we thought. We expected it to last 5 hours total, but it's going to last a whole lot longer than that, apparently. And we're only doing one stream at a time because we want to see where the kinks are going to be in the tournament, how people do, if people follow the rules and regulations like they're supposed to, and hopefully we'll get through it fast. And like I said, I expected to have some staff behind the scenes working, setting up the games for me while we're in the game recording, but as he just said, Harrison had unforeseen circumstances and he's not able to do so. So we are, it's going to take a little bit longer than we expected, like I said. But that's why this is a trial tournament, and that's why we do these things. We've got to see where the problems lie. And MeltedCheese is just all over Kajar with a massive attack force. Half of them can't even get in the fight. There's just so many Hydras on the ramp. Those roaches are trying to get in and fight. Kajar actually doing a pretty decent job slowing the army in and actually wipes them out. And MeltedCheese has to go on a retreat. Good job, Kajar. Now would be the opportune moment for Kajar to try and take another expansion so he can boost his economy because he is falling behind.
Look at the roaches pushing out now.
Oh god, yeah. There are just roaches all over the map. That creep spread is just making the reinforcements way too easy. He's already got reinforcements in. He's deathballing them up, and no defenses for Kajar. Kajar tries to run. No blink. He cannot go anywhere. He's caught out of position. Cannot use his walls as a diversion. He's just getting melted down. And there goes the army for Kajar. He throws in some reinforcements, but he was caught out of place. He just cannot reinforce himself. And that creep spread is too malignant, is allowing the units to get across the map in a matter of seconds. And he's easily able to overpower Kajar.
4 expansions, 4 bases to 2.
Yeah. There goes Hydra reinforcements.
The GG will probably be called.
There we go, the GG.
There goes the GG from Kajar. MeltedCheese
goes to MeltedCheese.
moves forward in the brackets. All right. All right, we're going to check the people online here again. And Castiel is still offline. So by
I think he
default,
came on the chat before, but oh well.
Did he really?
I saw him in the new members lounge and then he left instantly.
Let me check here. Let me pull Azrael in and see what he decides. Azrael. There's Castiel. There he is.
There he is.
Castiel, we were just... Oh, he just left.
left.
What did he do? Azrael, do you know what's going on with Castiel?
I think Azrael's AFK.
I don't know what to do with him. Let me see
Panic.
what
Party.
let me see what they
Cookies.
decide. I'll go ask them. All right, so we're trying to decide here. Is Castiel coming in, or does he need to be disqualified? He just popped in here a second ago and then disappeared.
Yeah.
And Azrael isn't talking. I don't know if he's AFK or not.
Well, is like the match over?
Oh god, hearing voices twice. This is.
That match was over. We're trying to move ahead. It's the last battle of the bracket before we move to the next brackets. We're trying to find out if Castiel is going to be playing or if Azrael wants to hold off.
Dan. There goes.
Hello?
Is
Eric? Or?
It's up to Azrael.
He's not here right now.
Yeah, I tried to ask Azrael, but he didn't answer either, and Castiel like popped in and left.
Like 30-minute intermission so everyone can take a dump and stuff.
30-minute intermission? What you talking about? You could have taken a dump at any point in time during that. We need to push this along. All right, so
we know Eric is taking a dump as we speak.
Who's next?
well, it's supposed to. You missed the whole conversation. Castiel and Azrael are supposed to play right now, but Castiel popped in and disappeared, and then Azrael is actually.
I'm not
like,
sure. I'm not sure Castiel's gonna actually play, and Azrael's not here, so
All right,
I
so
just say that.
I'll just
skip
advance
this
to
group.
Azrael. All right, so Azrael, we'll just advance him by default since Castiel isn't on. And if Azrael gets to a game and he isn't able to play, then he'll be disqualified as well. Looks like the next game is going to be Dan versus Evil Vangor.
Daniel Page.
Where's Dan at? Is he online?
Yeah, he's right here.
Where is he at? I don't see him on the thing.
He's in Raid Call.
He needs to get on.
Dan.
Alright, well, let's see how this goes, because StarCraft isn't finished downloading yet.
Wow.
He'll still play. He'll just lag like a bitch.
There's Castiel right there.
Where is he? I don't see him.
No. Okay. This time we're gonna go on a different path.
I still got a whole bunch of people before me.
Yeah.
we go.
Yeah. You've still got
Tiger.
time.
Wait, where's Tiger? Is he still on here?
All right, so yeah, so Dan doesn't even have his game downloaded, so yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be a sentry.
Where's Javier?
Alright.
Play.
We're gonna move through the brackets real quickly because this is where we're getting to the point where
I'm gonna
nobody's
be a
online and we're
sentry.
gonna start
Follow
skipping
me.
them.
Glow.
Javier
Glow,
isn't
I'm sentry.
online, so he will be disqualified as well. Cannonball moves forward a bracket.
Need an extra or whatever.
No, I'll just start skipping them. If they're not on, we're gonna move forward. All right, so
Dan's
next
on.
up is